Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode, well, actually, our first episode here on FS25 of the 1980s roleplay. I tried to keep things in the 80s, 90s, or early 90s, late 80s, early 80s, and before, but I kind of can't with this stuff, and there's a couple other things I wasn't able to, but we will just ignore that part, okay? So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and hop into a farm tour here. We have our Cummins, 3.5 ton or 3/4 of a ton. We got a Western plow. We got our lawnmower. Also, we will be doing a beef cattle operation. I just have to do something real quick. So hold on. Okay. So anyways, now that we are back here, I just kind of sold the cows because I had to buy beef cows. They're dairy cows, so yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go over our farm tour here. We have two, I think. I don't know what size. 5,000 bushel grain bins, corn and beans. And obviously our augers. We have a 80/30 on for our wagons. We got Brent 77.4s. We got two of those. So yeah, and then we've got our manure spreader here, which will be under here when that time comes. We've got obviously our cow barn. We go over here. We have a Ford tractor. We have a New Holland grain header for a John Deere, and I have a case corn head somewhere around. Oh, it's on the combine, which is over here. We've got a Ford TW20 and a GL, a mixer wagon, and we've got our silo for our silage and etc. Also, I have this on for a small reason, so I can get around faster. Right here we have an International 5000 IH diesel for our windrower, or our mower. And then we come into here, we have a John Deere 4020 or 4620. We got a little New Holland tedder, and then we got a windrower. Also, if you guys are wondering, most of these mods are not out for console. These are all PC only mods. Same with this map. It is Ashton Corners, the map we are currently on. And most of these mods are PC only. You can find them on itch.io, or you can find them on Mod Network. And right here we have a John Deere 80/30 diesel with a John Deere 4035 baler, round baler. So come down here, we have a Forage King. We got a 6610 John Deere harvester thingy here. It's not the right head, nor it is an American thingy, but you know what? Bear with us. Right here we have a John Deere 250 sprayer, and we got an 88, an 88, okay, an 886 International. I can't say it right, but anyways. We got a 7,000 planter here. We got a little chisel plow. That's about it. And then we got a field cultivator. And we've got a case disc. And we got a seeder. We've got our little John Deere here. And we got a Big Tex. Oh, we got an 8110. And we have a 76 or 7020. And our 9600 combined with a case 1043 corn head. It's kind of a mid operation, so I can close this back up. I was gonna use that for hay storage, but then I just built this. We will use this hay storage. So yeah. So anyways, we had to go ahead and make some cattle feed. Well, we've got to chop some grass, and I might have to buy some silage. Silage bales, I'm not sure. Probably best if I did that. So let's go hop in the windrower, or not some silage bales, some straw bales. But I'm not sure. Gonna go ahead and hop in this windrower, or not fucking windrower. Sorry about the sound. It's glitched, I think. I have no clue. I don't think I can fix that. So we're gonna go ahead and hop over here to this field, and then probably I might do a little bit of spraying if I have to, but I don't think I'm gonna have to, since most of these fields are already pretty much fertilized. So we're gonna come over here, put this sucker down. There we go. Turn this rake, or turn this mower on. Kind of go around our hay shed here. I had to kind of do an outline. I'm gonna go back around from here. Right. Just gonna kind of mow this. Maybe not. I'll probably have to come here with the lawnmower to do that. Yeah, this sound is really glitched. So anyways, since this sound is so glitched, I'll probably come back to you guys once we are done here with this. Okay, so now we have this done here. We have this all chopped up. It took me about like an hour. I'm gonna wash this guy off real quick. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna do that. There we go. I'm just gonna kind of wash this down. That'll be good. I mean, there's no really point of washing any more of it down because it'll just get dirty again. So we're gonna go put that away. And if you guys are wondering why there's like little spots of just open grass, is because why there's just grass there is because apparently it says land is not owned by me, which it must be a bug with the map. So yeah, not really something I want to get into trying to fix or anything. So we're gonna probably deal with that for the rest of the series. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these rake. We're gonna rake that all up real quick. Now, if you guys are enjoying the series, let me know. And I have a row crop series coming out, and I've got another row crop series probably coming out, I think. So yeah. Woo. Yeah, I think I'll have two row crop series coming out. Two row crop series coming out on two different maps, obviously, but I'm still probably gonna do some thinking on what maps. So I had to uninstall FS25 and reinstall it because I had way too many mod collisions, and I tried to go through all my mods, so I just ended up deleting all the mods and deleting the whole game and then reinstalling it. Took me a while to figure out what the issue was. Okay, we're gonna rake these up in the nice rows. I mean, I didn't do two headlands, so it's kind of whatever. I'm going to like skip a whole step and not do the other part because I don't really feel like doing that. So yeah, if you can tell, there's like all of this over here, which apparently I don't own this land right here, but I don't know. I don't want to get into fixing that. It seems a little too complex for my modding that I know how to do. So yeah, so like all of this we lost with the crop. What? Okay. But yes, if you guys are wondering what map this is on, it is Ashton Corners. I think it's made by DR Modding or something. I'd have to look. Actually, we can look. Oh, never mind. It's not DR Modding because he would have all this and all this stuff on the side. So yeah. Let me know if you guys are enjoying this series by liking this video, and commenting it down below if you guys like it or not. And if you do, I'll continue to probably post it. And if you don't, then I'll have to find a different series to move on to. So like, our goal is on this series is to expand all of our equipment that we can, while doing this in a 1900s type of era thing, year frame for equipment and all of that. See, like, there's just that, but you know, it's whatever. You can deal with that. We're probably gonna do 2 headlands on this, even though I didn't do 2 earlier while mowing this, but it's whatever. I think it'd be easier for baling if we just did 2. Side off. So yeah, got a whole bunch of this to do. I'm gonna do this and then I'll back up, kind of do that, and we'll come back this way. You know, I hate this row crop. I might sell this tractor, or to get rid of this, to get a different 4620, because of the 2 front tires up here. It sucks since it's my raking tractor, and it makes it extremely bumpy. So I might just cop a different tractor. I don't know. I'll have to do some looking. I mean, this tractor's been in the family for I think 4 years now. I mean, it's got barely any hours. I think it's got like 57, which is not a lot at all for this tractor, for it being 4 years old. So being very well taken care of here. It gets treated like a feeding tractor. Doesn't do much work. So, well, actually, yes it does. So, it does do a lot. But I'm probably going to go ahead and do some looking here on the old Facebook Marketplace. So let's see what we can deal with. Oh, I did that. Stupid. Darn it. Okay, whatever. I'm going to go do some looking on the Facebook Marketplace because I do not want this tractor for what we are using it for. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, I'm kind of slow. There is no marketplace. I knew that. So we might go take the Cummins and the gooseneck, or we're gonna take the Mac, and which is our bale trailer. This is for bales, but we can also load equipment on if I had to, but I don't really want to. And it's a small enough tractor that we can put something like this Ford here. That'd be perfect, but that's our feeding tractor, and probably gonna be manure or whatever we kind of need it for. So I'm probably gonna go ahead up to the dealership and go ahead and do some looking, and I'll let you guys know what we see at the dealer. Alright, so they have decided to well, Dad and I have decided to sell this 4620 because, well, we're not really gonna sell it. We're gonna trade it for what we're gonna pick up. It's kind of a surprise what we're gonna be picking up. So it's a little bit older, but it has a lot more horsepower, which it can also be used as multiple other things. So it's got a lot more horsepower in this than this John Deere back here. So yeah, I will see you guys when we get down to the dealership, and I'll let you guys know what we pick up. Alright, so we are turning in here to the dealership. Oh, vertical car's coming. We'll clear that real quick. So we are just coming in here to the ADCO dealership. See what we've got here. Now it should be potentially be over here. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna go talk to them and see what's going on with us. What the hell? Alright, so they wanted us to put the this John Deere over here so they can service it. So we will do that real quick, throw the hazards on. They are going to service it, the 4620 up before they sell it. They're going to look at it. And that over there is our Alice. So yeah. Yeah, I had to get a new gooseneck too because it wouldn't fit. It wasn't drivable for that truck. For a 3/4 ton truck. So, whatever. Oh my gosh, these guys must be from the future. Look at this TV. This television, they must be from the future. Wow. Also, I'm joking. We aren't in the 1960s or the 1990s. We're just old farm. We're just an old farm with old equipment. It's kind of got to stick out from all these people. So we got to see what we can do with our old equipment. See what we can do. I said that 2 times. But we are focused on. But we're gonna kind of keep our old equipment. So. Alice Chalmers, D21. Gonna kind of let it warm up. Wow, sucker is nice. Now they have, I think it has working, yeah, it does, okay. It's got working hazards, nice, nice. Alright. So now you're going to pull this up here onto the trailer. Let's hope A 3/4 ton of a truck can hold this. I mean, it doesn't have duals on it. I mean, they said if we needed to, we can come and get duals eventually if we plan on doing field work with it instead of just hay. So there we go. So yeah, we're gonna go park this up here, and they're gonna give me my check. We're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of something here. Alright, so they went ahead and gave me my check, as you can see up there, $20,902. Or $902. I am kind of slow today. Anyways, we are gonna go take this back up to the farm, and we are gonna continue. We might continue to do that raking, but it's almost 5:40 in the afternoon, so we might just call it for today. I'm not sure though, but we will figure something out for today. So yeah, I will get back with you guys when we get back to the farm. Oh my gosh, look at Jimmy's farm. Jimmy is cooking it. He's got a huge operation. Wow, Jimmy, he is rocking it. He's probably got that fancy GPS on his tractors. I don't, not even on the combine. So yeah. Anyways, I'll get back with you guys when we get back to the farm. Alright, so we just pulled back into the farm here. It is getting pretty late, so I think we'll just call it today. We're probably going to leave this Alice on the gooseneck. I'll just kind of put this, I'll probably park this over here. Do one of these actions here. Now we will pull up. I'll just kind of park it over here for now, since I don't really want to do much more today. It's getting kind of late. There. There we go. Put that down. Back the old Alice off here. At some point, we might need to get a bigger truck, because the more we kind of expand our equipment, get heavier equipment, we won't be able to do as much. Which is whatever, but you know, I might be looking at one of those cool F450s. I don't know. Just kind of have to wait and see what money brings us this year. It's harvest season. But also, we also still got to get cows. And I heard about this thing called Marketplace on Facebook, whatever that is. We might need to start looking at that. I've heard that there's some nice equipment on there nowadays, so worst comes to worst, we could just buy a nice farm. We could buy a used farm truck off the old Marketplace. So, anyways, yeah, I gotta go park this, and I'm gonna call it tonight, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.